Well, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another day of championship coverage. It's Championship Saturday here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We are going to go back to Birmingham, Alabama, where we'll have game one of our Championship Saturday. That will be against the Southern Jags and the Jackson State Tigers. Jackson State was able to get past Prairie View on yesterday, and Southern was able to take care of Grambling State. We'll now turn it over to Brother Lee Hall and Joshua Davis for game one of Championship Saturday. We are having some type of challenge right now. We're going to try to see what we can get back. We'll take a couple of breaks here and figure out what is what, and we'll be right back.
They missed both shots to the side. Inside is Moore. High up the glass. They do it. Rebound, Jackson State. 4-2 score. Here's Charles back into the front court. Charles is close to the right side of the floor. Stops it, so they're looking after the Hamer. Hamer with the shot for two. Sometimes Hamer got away with the foot off that time. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And 4-4 score. That's not in fact, he did a lot of easy shots. Is Moore is out the runner off the rim. No, rebound by Callis, look out left. Here it is for Williams. Williams front foot. And the ball is cut out of bounds. That's by Lady Jackson. Jackson does get the basketball back.
Coming down to number 24, needed counter into the contest.
Travel will check in. Moore will check out. One of the third and starting players got hurt after the Saturday game in a car accident. Wow. Trying to see that was. Here's Jackson State. Williams fake. Around Thomas. Jump shot, no. Jackson State the rebound. Again, Southern rebound. Howard with it. To Parsons. Left shot for Bears. Tries inside. Stops on the block. Stood up and did. And Southern getting back on defense is watching for Jackson State going to push it front court. Here's Ellis on the right side. Only stops in the back outside to Carlton. Carlton. Jackson basket. Carlton the outside. Picked up by O'Bear. Short pass to Williams. Trying to get around counter. Was Kelly outside. Ellis got inside. Went off the board. Won't go. Rebound. And Parsons goes double. The counter. Do the jump shot by Southern outside by Cowers. 4-4-4.
Southern basketball and outside to the back.
38. 4-4 score 5-13. And Lady Jazz took the basketball baseline. White has a sack for. Looking in, throws in the right corner. Right corner to Brenda Rose. Rose with a short pass. Rose keeps the ball on the floor. Sends it out high. Here's O'Fair with a quick jumper. No good. Ball knocked around. Southern with the opposite board on the board to lift back. Back to go for three. Left is short. Rebound by Luckett is Ellis. I put that in on O'Fair. Shot up. And it's no good. Got a foul call. He's really good at that. Having in to the backboard. There's a time out on the floor. We take one as well. 4:48 left to play. And the first quarter. 4-4 score. We're going to come back to listen to SWAC basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Back in 1 minute.
I present to you three of the fiercest subjects ever assembled in the cage of doom. First, the brain-wrenching behemoth Algebra 2, weighing in at a mind-boggling 800 pounds. Foreign languages! The multilingual international sensation capable of tossing you clear across the Atlantic. And finally, biology. More ferocious than formaldehyde, she'll dissect you one chromosome at a time. Who among you will step up to their challenge?
Yeah, I'll do it. Me too. I'm in. Sign me up.
Take on the tough classes now. You need them to prepare for college. Find out which classes you need at knowhowtogo.org.
Brought to you by the American Council on Education, Lumina Foundation for Education, and the Ad Council.
Four 48 left to play. 4-4 score. Doctor, let us know at what point in time you think the team was sitting on Jackson State. You think still going to be a backstay? Right now, the teams are trying to feel each other out. They're trying to see what they can do against each other. Especially the others got off to a slow start. She came off playing back the ball game. I know a lot of credit went to Lucky, but you think Ellis, Christina Ellis before, is the main piece for Jackson State.
Yes, she gave the main piece. She got in foul trouble, so she fit a long part of the game in the first leg. But when she's on the floor, she's different. Like,
when it will represent the SWAC team, the CNC public channel, you might listen to the main game immediately after this, but it won't be quite immediately after this. It will be some kind. You're going to have intercepts and extended going out there. So, second again, I'm not sure if it is or is it on one of the television networks. I'm not sure. And with the television network, it's the longest time I think it is with the crew here today. However, it's a 4-4 score here, 4:48 to play. Jackson State to the foul line to shoot free throws. Ellis to the strike.
now on the line for Jackson State to report Christina Ellis.
Ellis shoots 63% from the foul line, hitting 112 of 167. Here's the first one. No good. He gets another one. Trying to put our team up 5-1. The first one here is important today. Free throws up. Short over to the foul line. And rebound Rose. Trying to get to goes to O'Dare. Skylar O'Dare trying to track down by Ellis. Puts it out at the top. Coming to the left side. 9-4 of the spring. Still dribbling. Picked up by Heyman. Heyman outside on the rim up and defense. Take across the floor to Coward. Coward out top left hand dribble. Coward goes in the corner to O'Dare. O'Dare around a Hamer. And foul lifted short. Rebound Jackson State. One and done that time. Rebound by Hamer. Hamer outside, Josh. Went inside and got their board.
Sure did.
Here's the Lucky. Beat it out top. Out top to Williams. Forward side. Miller's down inside. Hamer. Hamer trying to throw the ball out to go to Zach. Just about. And the ball's knocked out of bounds by Southern. So Jackson maintains control of it. The inbound baseline right. And the shot to Coward is getting them jiggling off the floor. Come out there, shoot that wrong. Goes the right side. Here's Ellis was inbound pass. So two scored for Christina Ellis. She has 4
That's
points.
what I'm talking about. Ellis will find a way to kill. She'll score.
And Jackson State is up by 2, 6-4 with 3:48 to play. Here's Rose on the left wing. Rose had a knocked away. Knocked away actually from Max Wayne. On the floor. Ellis again. And she had 6 points of ball. And has 6 of 8. 6 of the 8 points of Jackson State. Here's O'Blair. O'Blair stops on the right wing. O'Blair back out. Right down to the back out the floor. Trying to get inside his counter for the foul line jump shot. Toss behind the ribs. Jackson State the rebound. Here comes Lucky at the fourth. From left to right, Lucky. Picked up, going to store the place to bit for Jackson State. On the right wing. Trying to get on the defense. Next wing, sends it outside. Here's a jump shot, no good by Mitchell. Rebound, Southern. But a push it this time over there, front court. The 2:49 in the play. 8-4 score, Jackson State. Here's Rose. Goes one down on the block. Shot us up, left it short. That counter, rebound, Hamer. Hamer with a good first half yesterday, Josh.
Yes, he did.
Had 17 points in the ball game. Right. In the first half.
I see a difference already in Southern from yesterday.
So that is.
Yesterday, those shots at JSU, they were making them. And today, they're not throwing it for them.
Here's a runner up. No good. Obviously, foul call. Jackson State suddenly the basketball. That foul call the camera on Asia Mitchell and Paul. Mitchell will check out the ball game. There was a 5'9" senior in Sacramento, California, was checking into the basketball game.
Yeah, I noticed that yesterday. Pretty much every jump shot Southern took yesterday went in.
And Dawson back on the floor. Dawson forced to the dribble. Dawson on the right wing. Just trying to get inside, cut off. goes to the baseline underneath the basket. Ball is knocked away, but picked back up by McGee. On the baseline, 12 seconds to shoot. And then the ball is out of bounds. I believe it's going to fall apart.
Foul. Foul.
Yeah, foul ball on Christina Evans. First
foul. Christina Ellis, second. 13.
Second on Ellis. That can't be right. You know what?
Christina Ellis was one foul in contest in basketball.
So the assistant coach is also on the job on that. Yeah, just one. Right. Everybody got to be in the ball game. Oh, yes. It's OBN, so it's 7. OBN looking inside. Goes to count on the right. Baseline, no good. Snatched by Carr, make that lucky bucket. Gets a lot of rebounds down inside. Josh.
Oh, yes. He had 14 rebounds yesterday.
And on a good start today, trying to get inside his lucky baseline. Only the basket. Hits in the corner to Ellis. Outside, weapon for 3, no good. Rebound, Hammer, with the shot. That's his short. Rebound by Southern. Into the black court, people look Scott. Scott to Parsons. Parsons back away. Parsons stops in the face. Shoot the short shot. Left the short. Josh, talking about the long shot. Short shot's not dropping to the height of the Southern.
I mean, Southern can't find shots right now, huh?
What?
That's the way they play, though. Second half, they play just
high post. Jackson State, Womack turns, shoots, launch the block, and a foul is called. That foul is called.
He actually fouled her, but the referee was late in calling her. It was the right call.
That when they get the right call, but if they're a little late, the officials will be here. Right. From the supporters of the opposite team. Pick those up. No good.
It's all about getting it right.
Yeah. Womack at the foul line. Womack missed the first shot, second one is up. It rounds off their way up. Womack can't get out of the first stage to stab attack the face. And let's still get the ball down by 4. You can get the play. That's that. Outside Parsons. Parsons is right. Try to get inside. He keeps it up. Monster block. Blocked by Womack. Out by Ellers. Ellers from the push. Jump pass. Inside Hammer. You can't get that shot up. Outside. Turnover. Southern. Parsons. Deep pass. For Scott. And a 2-point ball game. 25 seconds to play first half. It's 8-6-4. Jackson leading. He's working for one shot for him. Yeah, it's Jackson. You see the block. You see 12 seconds. Picked up on the outside by Scott. Scott has 7 seconds. Working. Powers inside to 2.
Hey, guys. Don't get a shot off. That's the end of the fourth play. Championship Saturday.
Jackson State leading by 4. Jimmy Stetsy looks to strike behind the ball on the open pipe broadcast network. Second one.
Hello, this is Lonzo Hardy, Vice President of the SWAC Alumni Association. The SWAC Alumni Association is an organization founded in 1999 with the goal of enhancing the great legacy of excellence in the SWAC as well as preserving the athletic heritage of the SWAC. Its membership is open to former athletes as well as current and former coaches, assistant coaches, athletic administrators, referees, employees of conference member institutions, as well as fans of SWAC sports. Individuals interested in gaining membership can contact the organization's president, Roscoe Nance, at 509 Worcester Street in Herndon, Virginia, 20170. Annually, the SWAC Alumni Association holds a Legends Award in which Lifetime Achievement Awards are presented. Occasionally, a legend of the conference is honored in a roast, and annually 1 or 2 former student athletes are presented degree completion scholarship awards. Contact the organization's president, Roscoe Nance, at 509 Worcester Street in Herndon, Virginia, 20170.
And welcome back. 10-6 score. Jackson State leading. As Jackson State on cue. Josh is Southern on cue.
It really looked like Southern's on cue, so they done missed a lot of easy shots. It's makeable. And actually, both teams done left a lot of points. Jackson State done missed a lot of free throws that they could have bigger leads. So both teams is not playing well right now.
That's Twitter. Like, that's a huge name, but whack.
But how much do you think is on the coaches, man? Not just the players, about the double overtime on yesterday. That was a good football game. Very exhausting. Get expected to show up now or later in the ball game.
I don't think the coach is thinking about that right now. He is focusing on this game, and he's gonna let last night game be in the past. So it won't help him none today.
Alabama.
Right now, Jackson is down 35.7%, shooting 5 of 14 shots, and Southern shooting just 60%, hitting 3 of 18 shots. Rebounds, Jackson State with a 3 rebound edge, 15 rebounds to 12. Indication Josh took a lot of modern shots, as you said.
Yeah, a lot of missed shots. Not a easy shot to play basketball.
Jackson will get the basketball into Lucky. Lucky picked up that pass, and as he comes across the timeline, his left hand dribble stops, every face stop, then back to the right side. We're going to throw down the knee, jump hits by Ellis. Back to the basket. Van Womack wide open on the opposite side of the basket. Womack. He had 4 points at the ball game. 3 turnovers on Jackson, 2 on Southern. Here's Southern. Austin the ball out now. Austin picked up. Austin hits with the basket inside. 2 times it wide open. 3 times it more. More and 4 points in the ball game. Jackson up by 4. 38 and 9 in the face in 4-2. Outside Lucky. Left side Southern. He hit the hands with inside and it is stripped away and out of bounds. The strip by 4 went off the knee. Everything something to the official, but he's not going to buy that. No. It clearly was off. And here's it. Passing back to the 4-7. Getting power instructions from Coach Santi. Foster has to play up to Scott. Scott picked up 5, Lucky. Scott stops the left side of the floor. In the left corner to Aubert. Aubert back outside to Moore. Moore can handle it. Back outside to Carson. 3 seconds to shoot. Down inside, wide open again.
Moore.
6 points to the ball game. And Southern back to they see Swift.
That was an outstanding pass.
Ellis to Lucky. Watch by Foster. Down inside the rollback square. Going to the baseline. Strong move. Shots up. So rebound Southern Foster. Pushed this before Lady Jack. Double D. Still dribbling. Trying to get inside and the ball is out of bounds. I think Rippich behind her knocked the ball out of bounds.
Yes, he did. He knocked it out. Redmond knocked it out.
He did it for Japan. Southern gets the basketball. Baseline. Left out the backboard. Here's the snap. Here's the scramble on the knee. His shot over the basket. No. Rebound comes off. Scott gets it outside to Moore. Moore gradually. Here's that for the basket. Stop. Almost slipped down. Slipped the maintain that pivot foot. Just 8 seconds to shoot. Here's Scott. Scott down inside. Knockaway gets off. Looking up to Ellis with the shot. Middle ball is knocked around. And Scott knocks that ball outside and shoots the first one to get to it. She's going to pass. Redmond going down the floor. All the way inside. Shot is blocking out. Womack, good defense, never gave us a chance with Jackson State. Jackson State up by 2 for basketball, 12-10, 7.5 to play in the first half. Here's Lucky inside. Let's see. Offensive foul call on Womack.
Jackson State foul guard for that fullback.
First foul. 7:28 to play.
7 coming down the Jackson.
Coach Tony McRee has something to say about that.
And everything like that still a ladder ball.
Scott is out, Moore's out. Back on the kick.
Lucky winner. It's so. He needs some help out here.
Okay. Outside. McKee. Goes inside. Can't finish. Rebound Jackson State. Into the front foot. Here comes Ellis for his side. McLemore. Outside Lucky. Lucky bags away on the dribble. Lucky. Stops inside Williams. She can't finish. Got her own rebound. And try to get a pass out of there, but she got hit. Foul's called on Brittany Rose. Rose has her first foul here. 6:45 to play, 12-10-4. Williams at the foul line. Williams, the foul line for the second time. She's over 2 this fight. She had 6 points in the ball game. She's a 52% free throw shooter. 6 is up in this year. She's at 24 of 46 on the season.
For Southern and for Jackson State, Chelsea Coffee return.
And Jackson up by 3, trying to go up by 4 with 6:45 to play. Here's the shot is up. Touch it right in. One ball game, Jackson State leader and selling the ball in the left corner to Foster. She drives the baseline, sends it outside for the shot. Scored this one for a counter.
Taking counter.
Counters the bucket, and a 2-point ball game again. Southern press and jump pass outside, down inside. Probably going to be deflected, flicked off by counter. The Scott with 4 side from off the left, kicks the right side of the floor to Bear for the jumper. No good on the 3. And we have a foul call. That foul is called on Lucky, I do believe.
Jackson State lost. Foul to number 1, 8 to Lucky. Second. Ricky Rose.
Frost going to check out. Rose going to check back in.
Ball out of bounds.
In the left corner, here's a jump shot. By Rose, nose, kicks up the ramp. Rebound, McKee. McKee baseline, trying to get back to side. And she's going to be fouled by Fars, I do believe.
Jackson State foul charge to number 35. Jesse Baldwin with her first person. Second, Mark Thursday.
Baseline right. Bear to Scalo Bear backing down the ball. So there's kick back out of bounds. So Southern going to try it again, baseline. Here's a quick pass. Here's a shot by Scott. No ball knocked outside. And McLemore going to be the first. Lattimore inside spins, lost it. Kick back up by Scott for Southern. And outside to Scalo Bear. 21 to shoot. 5 hands to play. 14 players score. Jackson leading. On the left elbow. Good shot by Counter. Counter, nice outside shot. He got the ball game at 14 apiece with 5:21 to play. Here's looking for Jackson State. Off the fourth side. And
Southern basketball.
we'll time out on the floor. That time out, we'll take one as well. The SWAC basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. 14-14 score, 5-7 to play in the first half. Jackson on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Hi, this is Mike Prince, the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We want to thank you so much for being a part of today's programming, as we've been providing sports coverage for our local and regional high school and collegiate student athletes. We could not get this done without your continued support. We are asking if you would simply visit our website at obnradio.com, become a listening partner to help us continue providing programming. We ask if you could join forces with us by making a commitment of 17 cents a day. It comes out to $5 a month, $60 a year. We will be able to continually to go out and provide you the up close and personal interviews, game coverage, student athlete highlights, and much, much more. Please visit our website today at obnradio.com. Click on the PayPal button and become a listening partner today.
And welcome back. 14-14 score, 5 minutes, 17 seconds to play. In the first half, the final SWAC standing winner follows. Southern finished with a 14-4 record overall. Prairie View with a 13-5 record. That was determined yesterday by Jackson State, who finished at the number 3 spot, 12-6 on the season. While behind them, Grambling, who was put out yesterday, finished also with a 13-6 season. Texas Southern, who lost to Grambling, finished with an 11-7 season. Alabama State, who lost to Jackson State, finished with an 8 season. A&M lost early to Prairie View last Tuesday, and Alabama State lost to Southern on Tuesday. Finished at 5-13. Awful was out in Arkansas. Pine Bluff was out of the channel. I noticed one thing here. On your long timeouts, Jackson State is taking advantage of every second.
Gonna help them. And I know one thing Southern is doing a smart thing. Every play they get the ball, they're taking out the other and running.
Yeah.
They trying to tie out Jackson State also.
And it's a 14-14 here. Southern gets the basketball. Rose going to inbound it. Mitchell causes Williams, Lucky, and Ellis on the floor for Jackson State. He's shallow there, picked up by Ellis. Left hand dribbles, and going to get the bounce pass, and Southern going to take him going out of bounds. He's Rose with it. Finally got to it, and Jackson State almost stole that ball. And State ball. 14-14 score. Jackson State shooting from the outside at 33%. 6-18. Southern shooting 25% at 7 of 28. Oh, Southern will get back to basketball. That's Jackson with the basketball front court. Ellis swings by the timeline. Back to the point guard. Lucky. Mr. Pass, I think she saw. On the right side behind the screen by Carr there. Loops the pass in the corner to Ellis. Taking inside, shoot on top inside. Is Lucky trying to get inside, and she's going to be fouled. Blocking foul called on Southern. That foul is called on Lofton, I believe is going to be called on. Is it Lofton?
Pounding in this game. That's why the third time she didn't get slow. That takes a lot out of you.
Get that foul to counter. James Counter. With a foul. That's first on counter. Baseline right off the backboard. Here's a shot by Lucky. She got the game. She did her first 2 points in the ball game. And Jack's got about 2 now. 16-14. 22 to play. Boston front court. Boston in the middle. Left side drives in, cut off by Hamler. Throws it down on the knees. Williams can't finish on the knees. Jackson with the rebound on the board with Mitchell. Mitchell's going to give it to Lucky. She brings it up on Possum. Short pass to Mitchell. Gets a deep 3-point shot. No good. Rebound by Lucky. His shot clock. Lucky underneath the basket. Lobs it outside to Ellis. Ellis has the basket for a moment. Right out to Mitchell, who tries another 3-point shot. Can't get it again. Ball comes off. Southern with the rebound. Here's Frosty. Frosty double in the back court. Spins across the timeline. Here's for the basket foul called outside on Summer Williams. First on her. That's the fourth team foul on Jackson State. Southern with 2. With 3:37 to play in the first half. 16-14 score. SWAC championship on the line. And 2 first-year head coaches for the schools. Outside, Scott. Southern going to get a couple of players back in the ball game next opportunity. Outside, Parson. Lobs right out the counter. Long jump shot by counter comes off. And a fight for the rebound. Grabbed by Jackson State. He's out the floor from left to right. To Lucky. Lucky. Walks her across the floor. Cross right with her. Gets a screen behind Hamer. On the right lane. Turns. Hit the shot. And it won't drop. Southern with the rebound. Here's Parson. She's going to push the ball before the sky. Over here, Scott. Nope, that goes outside. Counter. We're shoot the outside shot she did that time. She gives it up. Here's Rose. Here's Parson trying to get inside. Running to the defense. She took it outside. Shot by Rose. No good. Rebound by Williams for Jackson State. (16-14) score. Jackson State. The ball is trying to get inside of Ellis. Over the glass. No. Rebound Southern. Here's Parson and Southern on the run. Up the hit to Rose. Rose. Pump. Fake shoot for the Hamer. Here's one go. And then Mitchell with rebound for Jackson State. Looking for the outlet. Not there. Looking for the outlet again. It's not there. He's going to give it to Lucky at the front door. She's going to bring it up. Looking inside to Hamer. Hamer lost, and she gets back on it. She's trying to get the pass outside. So that's what she is down in that thing. That is her element. She fights real hard down there where she scored the rest of the defending. And checking out the ball game is Lucky. Checking back in is Redmond. Tied player there. 16-14 score. And here's Southern with the ball down by 2. With minute 47 to play. Here's Parson. High screen by Moore. Parson picks the dribble up, sticks it out high to Moore. Moore is watched by Hamer. Gives a pass back to Parson. 10 to shoot. Parson, high screen. Parson inside with the left for 2. Parson with the black hit. Her first field goes in the ball game. We're tied at 16 to 15. Tied at 14 at the 5:21 mark. Now we're tied at 16 at the 1:10 mark. Low scoring affair. Here's Hamer inside. Thanks to the backboard, won't go. Rebound by Southern off the board. They're going to have to cower to pull that rebound down. Inside with the left, shot for 2 to give Southern the lead.
14
18 to 16. We'll take a short break. We'll come right back. Southern up by 2, 18-16 with 55 seconds to play. We'll reach 20 points in the first half. This is SWAC basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Back in 1 minute.
Broadcasters come into our lives on radio and TV, bringing us information and entertainment. Broadcasters are there for us, but who is there for them when they fall on hard times? The Broadcasters Foundation of America provides financial assistance to broadcasters in acute need due to a critical illness, accident, or other serious misfortune. If you know of a broadcaster on the air or behind the scenes who may need our help, please share our message. Visit broadcastersfoundation.org.
I present to you 3 of the fiercest subjects ever assembled in the cage of doom. First, the brain-wrenching behemoth Algebra 2, weighing in at a mind-boggling 800 pounds. Foreign languages! The multilingual international sensation capable of tossing you clear across the Atlantic. And finally, biology. More ferocious than formaldehyde, she'll dissect you one chromosome at a time. Who among you will step up to their challenge?
Yeah, I'll do it. Me too.
I'm in.
Sign me up.
Take on the tough classes now. You need them to prepare for college. Find out which classes you need at knowhowtogo.org.
Brought to you by the American Council on Education, Lumina Foundation for Education, and the Ad Council.
$32.5 to play. Just what is it that you're observing here?
They called a foul on Jackson State, so it's a 2-shot foul for Cubs. Probably it's a 5th foul.
They called a foul on Ellis. 18-16 score, 32.5 to play. Going to the foul line is Southern will Shanti. Howard should go to the foul line and shoot a couple of free throws. Coward shoots from the foul line, 71%. He didn't get 5 of 7 from the strike. He's not going to the foul line He's not going to the foul line a lot this year. We're not in the first quarter. We're in the first half, coming to a close at 32.5. And the score is 18-16. Southern up by 2, now by 3. With their free throw by Coward.
Looking for Jackson State number 22, Jasmine Redmond.
And checking out, Ellis will check out, and Redmond will check in. She gets it back, do the second shot up, and it's good, 2 for 2 for Coward. Helping not for the foul line for the first time today, I think. And down by 4 is Jackson, front court, and the ball is out of bounds. Holly got shaken up with the play, I do believe.
Yes, he did. So he just bounced. He just turned it over.
Down for Southern number 12, Courtney Parker. In for Brittany Lowe.
Toward the 16 is the score. Southern with the basketball going for the final shot. There's a dribble outside. Moving from side to side. Here's paused and 6 seconds. Trying to get around Womack. Stops down inside Moore. Can't get the shot. Ball is knocked around. And Jackson gets the rebound. But that's going to bring it first half to close. Southern by 4. 20. Good break. Get it back. This is track basketball. The track basketball game on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
And we have come to the completion of the first half of play. Southern Jags on top 2016. Halfway through, we have Championship Saturday here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Lee Hall and Josh Davis giving us the play-by-play. Don't forget to join us this evening for 6 p.m. tip-off time when the Prairie View A&M University Panthers will be taking on Texas Southern Tigers. We are going to pause for the calls, and we'll be back with more of our halftime report right here from the Open Mic Broadcast Network. It's the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince.
Come on.
Laptops, MP3 players, cameras, video games, cell phones. In times like these, schools can become a shopping mall for thieves. Don't become a victim of crime. Leave your valuable stuff at home, and if you do have to bring them to school, keep them with you. Write down their serial numbers, and don't flash expensive items around. Be smart. If you have something cool, there's a good chance someone else will want it too. Keep cash and ATM cards in a secure place, and never give anyone your PIN number. And don't leave your school bag lying around where it can become a temptation to someone else. If you have something stolen, report the situation immediately. The sooner you tell someone, the better the chance you'll get it back. Visit ncpc.org to learn more about how to prevent school theft. That's ncpc.org. A message from the U.S. Department of Justice, National Crime Prevention Council, and the Ad Council.
You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the official voice of Waller County Athletics. We're taking a break from our live coverage right now, but stay tuned. We'll be right back with more live coverage. You can keep up with us on Twitter at OBN_radio. You can follow us on iHeartRadio. Go to iHeartRadio.com, hit the talk section. From there, go to sports and look for OBN Sports. You can like our Facebook page at Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure to follow us on Spreaker.com. Look for Open Mic Broadcast Network. You can also send us an email at ombnetwork@gmail.com. And don't forget, you can always follow us at our website at ktorradio.com. The station designed with you in mind, the Open Mic Broadcast Network. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the official voice of Waller County Athletics. We're taking a break from our live coverage right now, but stay tuned. We'll be right back with more live coverage. You can keep up with us on Twitter at OBN_radio. You can follow us on iHeartRadio. Go to iHeartRadio.com, hit the talk section. From there, go to sports and look for OBN Sports. You can like our Facebook page at Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure to follow us on Spreaker.com. Look for Open Mic Broadcast Network. You can also send us an email at ombnetwork@gmail.com. And don't forget, you can always follow us at our website at ktorradio.com. The station designed with you in mind, the Open Mic Broadcast Network. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the official voice of Waller County Athletics. We're taking a break from our live coverage right now, but stay tuned. We'll be right back with more live coverage. You can keep up with us on Twitter at OBN_radio. You can follow us on iHeartRadio. Go to iHeartRadio.com, hit the talk section. From there, go to sports and look for OBN Sports. You can like our Facebook page at Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure to follow us on Spreaker.com. Look for Open Mic Broadcast Network. You can also send us an email at ombnetwork@gmail.com. And don't forget, you can always follow us at our website at ktorradio.com. The station designed with you in mind, the Open Mic Broadcast Network. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the official voice of Waller County Athletics. We're taking a break from our live coverage right now, but stay tuned. We'll be right back with more live coverage. You can keep up with us on Twitter at OBN_radio. You can follow us on iHeartRadio. Go to iHeartRadio.com, hit the talk section. From there, go to sports and look for OBN Sports. You can like our Facebook page at Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure to follow us on Spreaker.com. Look for Open Mic Broadcast Network. You can also send us an email at ombnetwork@gmail.com. And don't forget, you can always...
I present to you 3 of the fiercest subjects ever assembled in the cage of doom. First, the brain-wrenching behemoth, Algebra 2, weighing in at a mind-boggling 800 pounds. Foreign languages! The multilingual international sensation capable of tossing you clear across the Atlantic. And finally, biology. More ferocious than formaldehyde, she'll dissect you one chromosome at a time. Who among you will step up to their challenge?
Yeah, I'll do it. Me too.
I'm in.
Sign me up.
Take on the tough classes now. You need them to prepare for college. Find out which classes you need at knowhowtogo.org.
Brought to you by the American Council on Education, Lumina Foundation for Education, and the Ad Council.
Chris, can you put the video game controller down for a second?
I can talk and play. Oh, I'm totally annihilating this punk kid in Nebraska.
I just feel like you're not acting like a grown-up in our relationship.
Am too.
Well, you still ride your skateboard to work, there's the comic book collection, the race car bed.
Look, I'm young at heart, but I put money into my 401k every paycheck. I picked up a few savings tips at feedthepig.org. I have control over my financial life now, and that feels pretty grown up.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. For free ideas and easy tips on ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
So, I bet I look like a grown-up to you now.
Well, except for the footy pajamas, I'd have to agree.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
With over 20 years of experience as a lawyer, attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. can help you with whatever your need may be. Divorce, car accidents, criminal case, wills, deeds, trust, civil suits, parent and child relationships. Contact Richardson's Law Office located at 1047 Austin Street in Hempstead, Texas. You can call them at 979-826-8008. Attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. in Hempstead, Texas.
As a dad, you'll probably spend years teaching your son how to hit a baseball, how to throw a tight spiral and hit a receiver, how to spring off a diving board and hit the water, how to hit a 1-wood and a 9-iron, how to hit the bullseye, how to hit the strike zone, hit a jump shot, hit the open man, hit the hockey net, and maybe the most challenging of all, how to hit the books. But the question is this: how much time will you spend teaching him what not to hit? Teach your son early and often that all violence against women is wrong. For tips on what to say, visit endabuse.org. Brought to you by the Family Violence Prevention Fund, the Waite Institute for Violence Prevention, the Ad Council, and this station.
One voice. It can get the point across, but it only carries so far. Add a voice. It's richer, louder, but that has limits too. Add a third voice. It's even more powerful. Add another, and another, and many, many more. And we are stronger than ever. That's the power of a community coalition. They help community groups, faith groups, civic organizations, PTAs, employers, and many others in your community organize their resources and focus them where they're needed most, like fighting to keep kids away from drugs. Ask a group that you belong to if they should belong to a community coalition. It's easy to get involved. Visit helpyourcommunity.org and they'll tell you exactly how your group can help. That's helpyourcommunity.org, because you get more when we get together. Brought to you by the Office of National Drug Control Policy and the Ad Council.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Prince here with you. Halftime of our game one of our championship Saturday. Southern up by 4 over Jackson State, 20-16. As we are at halftime right now, Lee Hall and Josh Davis giving the play-by-play call from Birmingham, Alabama. And we got some more basketball in store for you as the Panthers will get ready to take on the Tigers of Texas Southern, as the Panthers and Tigers, the top two teams in the men's division of the Southwest Athletic Conference, both 20-plus wins all of it will be on the table for the trifecta later on tonight. Right now, the Panthers and the Tigers await to see the outcome between the Jags and the Tigers from the women's division. The Jackson State Tigers, one of the hottest teams in the Southwestern Athletic Conference. They are trying to stay scrappy and do what they do on the women's side of the hardwood. Meanwhile, the Southern Jags are boasting that they are the top seed, not only in regular season, but trying to show that they're top seed in the tournament. And we got a half of basketball left to see what will happen. I want to remind you that you can join us each and every day right here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network for the Mike Prince Show. Saturdays, the Carlos Brown Show. And we're building the platform, if you would, with more exclusive HBCU coverage from East Coast to the West Coast, from sea to shiny sea. We're going to take another break, and we'll be right back with the second half of our conference championship coverage right here from the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics.
The birth of legends are storied in this conference. We must never forget our rich history. We now turn our gaze to the future. The new legends will emerge. New heroes to arise. The Southwestern Athletic Conference. Be our history.
Reach more potential customers through our sports radio package by dialing 832-213-8824.
This is Al Wash with ALW Entertainment, the promoter of the State Fair Classic, and I want y'all to keep your dial because I listen to the Open Mic Network every day. Keep the dial locked in.
Be the one with courage to fight child abuse.
All Texans must find the courage to fight child abuse.
Learn the signs and symptoms and report suspected abuse to appropriate authorities.
Learn and know these warning signs.
A child who undergoes changes in behavior, appetite, or routine.
Watch for unexplained injuries, a change in academic performance, or loss of interest by a child in regular activities.
Trust your instincts. If you suspect something, do something.
If you believe a child is in an abusive situation, please call the Texas Abuse Hotline at 1-800-252-5400.
Be the one with courage. To find your local Children's Advocacy Center, visit onewithcourage.org.
On behalf of children, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come on, hustle, 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 hustle. Get your head in the game. Come on.
Are you setting the right example for your kids?
You need to get some confidence.
Before your child's next game, ask yourself, how would you like it if they copied your behavior?
Ad revenue has declined 15%.
Come on, you need to get some confidence.
Positive Coaching Alliance has valuable tips and tools to help our kids perform their best while keeping sports enjoyable for everyone. Positive Coaching Alliance, creating better athletes, better people.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the next 7 years of bigger and bigger enrollments, America's grade schools will need nearly 250,000 extra teachers besides those to fill normal vacancies. This great need, plus the growing public interest in education and improvements in schools, make elementary school teaching a more rewarding career than ever, a career that high school and college students should certainly consider. Education holds America's future, perhaps your future.
Are you looking for an affordable way to increase your business? Let the Open Mic Broadcast Network lead the way. For a customized, affordable ad campaign, call 832-213-8824.
And welcome back to Harris Arena in Birmingham getting set for the second half action. Johnson, a low scoring affair. You know, we're going to go during counter time. It's going to be low scoring affair. So 20 to 16 in the first half. What's the difference today?
Yeah, a lot of the key players for both teams really hadn't showed up yet. So this second half going to be further Jackson State can withstand that double overtime last night.
20-16 score. Jackson State basketball. Nothing, just fouls. Foul was called on Carson. Jackson the basketball on top. Take it back to Ellis. Ellis top of the circle. They fire on the screen. Actually used it. The screen behind Williams. And it was shot by Ellis. Counts the bucket. Nice shot that time by Ellis. Should be a 2-point shot. 20-18 to score. 9:25 to play. Southern's the ball in a 2-point lead outside Parson. Parson. Quick pass. Jackson Parson from Moore. A screen by Moore. Parson inside lost the ball. And intercept. Hit in the mouth, and he felt that she should have been the one who had a foul call on whoever hit her in the mouth. So Williams the foul. JSU. Frost with the ball. Left side of the floor. Then come outside and reach at the offense. 9-on-2 to play. Looking, sends in high post. High post. Coward to Moore on the right elbow. Moore spins it out high to Scott. 8 to shoot. Scott comes down and Scott to Moore. Moore with the bucket inside the field. Moore has 8 points in the ball game. He's selling up 4 back on the floor because this would have been a foul right in front of the bench. That foul was called on Moore. So Southern gets 2. 22-18 score, 8:39 to play. Is Jackson working with the basketball? Lucky out top with the ball, picked up on the outside. Now she's taking the ball. Chicago's back on the floor. Jackson Ellis and a pushing foul, I believe. Tom Ellis got the ball. That she pushed from behind immediately by O'Brien. Yeah. O'Brien with the foul. She picked up a second personal foul. Jack out top basketball is Lucky trying to get inside on the right elbow. Reach the cars on the baseline. She moves in with the double pump. Ball rolls up the basket, rebound by Southern and Moore. And the Lady Jack of the floor scouts the ball. A 4-point lead for Southern. 22-18 with 8:01 to play. Here's Moore top of the circle. Moore leaves the pass outside. Outside to Coward. Coward tries to get the ball right back. Some more she does. More pitches moving inside. The shot off the rim, ball knocked outside. Inside of O'Brien with the shot rolls off the rim. Rebound. It's the floor. Southern Moore with it. Takes it back out top to Parson. Parson with the ball. Parson. Getting instruction from Coach Bunches. Parson to Coward. Coward back to Moore. Moore looking inside to Parson. Can't go. So to Scott. There's a foul call on Jackson. The foul is called on Jemiah Kelly. Kelly has a second foul. Going to get substitution in the ball game. Kelly checking out, Williams checking out, and Carter checking out. Hamer will come back on the floor with Jackson State along with Womack and Redmond. Southern basketball pace now left side of the backboard. Looking in, lobs it out top to Scott. Southern with the ball back into the left side of the floor. Here's Scott trying to get inside behind the back dribble. It's a floater for 2. Nice shot that time. That's Scott who threw the ball in and scored it. And Southern Preston and a counter stop on O'Brien. Third personal foul. And now 24. 18 score. In the 14th floor, Southern leading. Jackson the basketball. Down went inside. Hamer, who's double teamed. Back outside, but Scott's going to knock that ball away. They try to get that ball back outside. Right. And look only down the basketball in the front court side for Jackson State. With 6:59 in the third. Here's Ellis on the right corner. Ellis, double skip to Womack. Womack, the ribbon, down inside to Hamer. Hamer with the shot. Got it for three. Hamer is a lead instructor for Jackson State. 81 bad. Now back to a 4-point ball game. 24-20 score. Southern patient with the basketball. To be knocked away. And out of bounds. Hamer hit the ball, and the next time it came down the floor, hit the line, but Josh hit it. And Stu trying to go and get it. Right. 6:29 to play. 4-point lead. Southern will inbound the ball and get it in. Top of the circle. Parsons right side the floor. Parsons. She goes across the floor. And here's a shot up at the buzzer. Wow. She just let that ball go and scored it. This guy. 26-20 score. That stay down the floor. Hamer must win inside for two. Hamer, a much-needed basket. I guess the basket is a much-needed basket. So Jackson State at this point here. They're trying to keep up and Coach Timothy Reed likes what her team is seeing, what her team is doing at this point. It's going to be a short time out or a long time out. It's going to be a fourth time out. If that fourth time out, we'll take one lead. You're listening to SWAC Basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Score 26-7. Jackson State 5-54 late in the third quarter.
With over 20 years of experience as a lawyer, Attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. can help you with whatever your need may be. Divorce, car accidents, criminal case, wills, deeds, trust, civil suits, parent and child relationships. Contact Richardson's Law Office located at 1047 Austin Street in Hempstead, Texas. You can call them at 979-826-8008. Attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. in Hempstead, Texas.
Broadcasters come into our lives on radio and TV, bringing us information and entertainment. Broadcasters are there for us, but who is there for them when they fall on hard times? The Broadcasters Foundation of America provides financial assistance to broadcasters in acute need due to a critical illness, accident, or other serious misfortune. If you know of a broadcaster on the air or behind the scenes who may need our help, please share our message. Visit broadcastersfoundation.org.
Are you looking for an affordable way to increase your business? Let the Open Mic Broadcast Network lead the way. For a customized, affordable ad campaign, call 832-213-8824.
Five minutes and 64 seconds to play the third quarter. Southern up by 4, 26-20. Now it's Jackson State coming out of the timeout with each step on the floor. And Josh, that's an indication that Coach Reed likes what the team is doing right now. Didn't have an awful lot to say to them. Now they're going to come back and Tennessee has some more to say to them. Southern is leading by 4 points, but Jackson trying to get back in the ball game. 50 for the play. Representing Lake Team. Going and looking at the SWAC and the NCAA tournament. Stepping up there for Jackson State, becoming Redmond, Womack, Hamer, Luckett, and Ellis for Jackson State. Rose, Scott, Counter, Coward. It's more instead of Counter. Counter to come back out of the floor. So Southern. Scott, hand in pass. Two goes, sends it out top to Parson. Parson on the left side of the floor. to Rose. Rose, quick pass. Rose, left side. Scott, back to Rose. Rose pump fake. 15-footer, no good. Rebound by Scott inside. Scott had to knock away, but she gets it back. The short pass to Foster on the left elbow. She will not shoot. Here's Rose. Rose the coward. It's Scott inside with the layup for two. Scott that's the baseline. They might cut off to the baseline and score the second. And she had 10 points in the ball game. Back to a 6-point contest. 28-22 with 5:05 to split in the third. Hamer down this after. Scott. A shot up by Hamer. She missed the shot, but she hit the foul line. The shooter kept her free throw. That's foul whenever he won. The shot is coward. That's going to get Hamer to the foul line. So a couple of free throws for Jackson State. On the floor. Here. And the other timeout on the floor. Last time I wish they went to the score 59 to play. 28. 22. Jackson State. Just like basketball on the open mic broadcast network.
Reach more potential customers through our sports radio package by dialing 832-213-8824.
I present to you 3 of the fiercest subjects ever assembled in the cage of doom. First, the brain-wrenching behemoth Algebra 2, weighing in at a mind-boggling 800 pounds. Foreign languages! The multilingual international sensation capable of tossing you clear across the Atlantic. And finally, biology. More ferocious than formaldehyde, she'll dissect you 1 chromosome at a time. Who among you will step up to their challenge?
Yeah, I'll do it. Me too. I'm in. Sign me up.
Take on the tough classes now. You need them to prepare for college. Find out which classes you need at knowhowtogo.org.
Brought to you by the American Council on Education, Lumina Foundation for Education, and the Ad Council.
And welcome back. 4 minutes, 59 seconds to play. In the third quarter, Josh, 28-22 score, Southern up. Well, one thing I know is that Jackson State is not rebounding like they were yesterday. Southern is getting second and third opportunities. They are not getting the rebound and one and done. All I need is to beat the Super Bowl. You and back at the this kid is actually going at the pace. You already right to review your seat at the conclusion of this game. The Board of Control at the reserve and leaves all of the women 2019 all tournament fees as the most valuable player of the tournament. Going to the foul line is Hamer, the Jackson State. Hamer is a 72% free throw shooter. Post player. She has not shot a lot of free throws this year. She's hit 21 of 29 on the season. Again, a 72% free throw shooter. And here's the first free throw on its way. Count Owen for Hamer. And Mission Hamer gets one more. She has 6 points in the ball game. Trying to go to a 4-point ball game. Free throws up. And it's a 4-point ball game. Count their free throw for Manisha Hamer. Up with the basketball in the front court. It's Parson. Parson on the point. Short pass left side on the left wing. Trying to swing the ball around. Makes it Scott. Scott. Parson. Inside. Hook shot. For Coward for 2. Coward with a shot. Coward has put Southern back out in front by 6 30-24. 4.5 to play. Jackson the ball. Down inside. Hamer. Hamer puts it up for 2. The 4-point ball game again. 30-26. 4:13 to play. Right side of the floor. Rose for 7. Down the screen. Side Moore. Saves with the dribble. Now. Right side Parsons. He's got about the shot. Right side Scott in the corner for the shot. He falls to the floor. Air ball called by Lucky. Look at the floor. Inside to Elliott. Goes up the rim. Called by Hamer. Ball knocked free. Picked up on the floor by Jackson State. Taken by Southern. Southern down the floor. He is shot. Shot that out on everybody. She puts a shot up in the floor. Shot has 12 points in the contest. Jackson 6-point ball game. Did the shot down on the left block by Hamer. Well, she's frustrated. She missed the shot, but she was fouled. So I think the Hamer right now is carrying the load for Jackson State.
And they needed to. That turnover just caused them 2 points.
Back to the foul line. First free throws up by Hamer, and it's good. Hamer has made all 3 of her free throws today. She's 11 points in the ball game. There's another one coming up. Southern is taking Powell out of the contest, and also Parson out of the contest. Here's the second free throw up. Here's by Hamer. She knew it. She began to tag up the line, and she let that ball go. She saw it going to the cylinder in there. 4-point contest again. 34 Southern, 28 to Jackson. Run pass across the floor. It's going to go out of bounds. Rose tried to get that pass across.
Jackson State really needed that.
An opportunity for the Lady Tigers to cut into the 4-point lead. 32-28. Southern up. Jackson to basketball across the timeline point forward. Sends it across the floor. It keeps to Ellis. Ellis looking inside to Hamer. Can go. He's from the outside. Looking down inside to Hamer on the other side of the block. She turns outside. Looking for a side. Shot us up. No good. Southern's rebound. It was a missed shot that time by Redmond. And back down the floor for a side roll. Pump face. Shows it up. Left is short. Rebound Williams. It's Williams and Carter make that Lucky battle for the basketball. Stole that shoot. I got it. Here's Ellis with the 3-point jump shot. Off the rim. Ball knocked up by this rebound by Southern. Forward that time by O'Bear. One court. Southern Parsons. Getting instruction from Coach Parker. High post. Counter. No this time. Southern couldn't get the rebound. Almost here. But here's Ellis the ball up the floor for Jackson State. Throws the right side. To hang up for the shot. No good. Rebound. Southern. Here's Scott down the floor. Scott runs right into Redmond. Both players on the floor. Southern gets the basketball. Down inside. Shot is up. No good. Both players on the floor for Southern is Elaine Williams. Williams missed the shot. Free throws coming up here. So Williams has a couple of free throws coming up to be her first attempt and first point at the ball game. If she can land free throws up, and the first one is good, but no problem. For Kaylee Williams. Kaylee Williams, she's 52% from the foul line, and 15 of 24. Averaging about 2 rebounds a game for the Lady Jags. Second one is up. It's no good. Rebound. Lucky for Jackson State. Here's Ellis in the front court. A 5-point ball game. 33 Southern, 28 Jackson. Look at way outside. Lucky started by going to the basket. Use the screen from Womack. He's left side of the floor. Back outside. Here's Mitchell with the jump shot. No good. Rebound. Womack. Foul call on Womack. Joshua trying to get to the basketball. Yeah, went over the bat. 33 Southern, 28 Jackson. Minute 36 to play in the third quarter. Rolls the feather with the ball. She brings up the floor. Swings to the near side. Jump catch front court. Rolls. Fast high post. Connor trying to get inside on Womack. Connor stops outside O'Bear. Left side Rose cut off by Jackson. And the ball is going to be taken away. Lucky. To Ellis. Ellis inside the floor. Nice shot. Ellis caught the ball and leads to a left and shot it and got right over for deflected for Ellis. Ellis, the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, so this ran straight out of bounds.
3-point ball game. Jackson down by 3, 33-30, under a minute to play. Outside Ellis. Ellis on the right wing. Ellis put off. Ellis to Womack. 50 shoots. Ellis backs away. Ellis gets to the basket. Closer inside to Womack. She powers the shot up. She can't do it to go. Outside, 4 seconds to shoot. Here's it. Lucky. No good. Back on the floor of this one ball game inside off the glass. So good. And a blocking foul call. That foul was called unlucky. You got to get Southern to the foul line for free throws. 33-30 score. Southern up by 3. Couple of dribbles. Free throws up and rattles out.
She was making all her free throws yesterday, huh?
And she's going to step outside the lane, step right back to the lane. Trying to reposition on the foul lane. Can't sit back. Pick the boot press. Eyes the basket on the right hip. And here's the shot. No good. Rebound, Womack. 22 seconds to play first half. Jackson down by 3. 33-30. Southern pressing. Catch. Front court. Kelly. Kelly's the 3-point shot. No good. Josh, he shot there a little too soon.
He shot there a little too soon. He had no court awareness whatsoever.
And Southern will get the basketball with 9.5 to play. Plenty of time. Get the ball up the court. Here she comes. Southern. Outside. O'Bear. No good. Rebound. And that's going to bring you 34 to close. Coming up about 33-30. SWAC basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. You could have time to come back.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth! I have a greater responsibility than you can possibly fathom. You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall.
Listen to The Mike Prince Show, weekdays on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the next 7 years of bigger and bigger enrollments, America's grade schools will need nearly 250,000 extra teachers, besides those to fill normal vacancies. This great need, plus the growing public interest in education and improvements in schools, make elementary school teaching a more rewarding career than ever, a career that high school and college students should certainly consider. Education holds America's future, perhaps your future.
And welcome back. 1 quarter left to play in this one. And we'll be crowning the SWAC champion for the 2019 SWAC season, the tournament champion.
And all this TV game is really helping Jackson State because the timeouts are long, so they get extra rest. So it's really helping them to into extra rest. And if you notice, Jackson State is fully aware of that because they're using every second of the timeout so they can do exactly what you're saying, rest. For Southern too. Right now they're holding. A lot of strategy going on there, Josh, for the final 10 minutes. What has to happen for Southern to win? They already have legends for that season. Usually the whole quarter when Southern play their best basketball. So it's been happening basically all year. They wait till the third quarter and they show their true players. Jackson is aware of that. How do you count? The only way Jackson State gonna fair to handle that is they got to play push down hard basketball. They can't turn the ball over and miss defense assignment. That'll lose the game for you. And if somebody's going to come up on the floor, they're going to have Counter out there, Scott on the floor, O'Bear on the floor, Paulson, and Williams on the floor for Southern. Jackson State defense is Boston. Boston, Scott, back to Boston out top. Boston stumbles, maintains control for Scott O'Bear. O'Bear to the best of Scott off low. Southern with the rebound. Outside Scott. Ball to the rims to the clock to continue to count down to 10. Sends it outside. Boston hesitates. Boston inside. 2-shot no. Rebound. Jackson State. Outlet pass to Ellis. 33-34. Jackson leading. 4 side. Jump shot landed more. No off the rim. Ball knocked outside. And it's out of bounds. Here we go to Jackson State. 9:19 to play. Jackson will get the basketball. 2 inbound. Lucky throws it in. Kelly, they shoot the basketball. Kelly holds the ball. 33-34, 9 to play. Here's Kelly outside the 3-point line. Kelly gets to the basket, stops up and under. 2-shot no, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Jackson State. Another basketball. Jackson State going to show a press here. Lobs across the floor. O'Bear. Lobs it near side. Scott. It's up by Lattimore. Right out to Scott. Back outside to Parsons. Back to Scott right side. Picked up by Williams. Goes it back out top to Parsons. Parsons quick pass. Short side. Here's 7 seconds to shoot. Back to Parsons. Down inside to Moore. He's double team. He's a jump shot off the rim. No good by Moore. And Southern could get the shot to go, but they will get possession of the basketball with a new shot clock. O'Bear to inbound. O'Bear looking. O'Bear in the right corner. O'Bear throws it out top. 8:22 to play. Southern up by 3 with the ball. Here's Parson. Parson watched by Lucky. The post is going to pop up. Moore's going to set the screens. 8 to shoot. Right side Scott with the floater. No good. He gets on rebound. And there's a foul call. Coach Sean Woods going to lean forward on that one. Foul call on Scott. That is really big. That's a 4-person. Jack gets the basketball. The floor. Loves it across the floor. Inside of Hamer with the shot. Across the block that she was fouled. Then look at the Hamer to the foul line. He's been shooting free throws pretty well today for Jackson State. Hamer with a couple of dribbles. First one's up by Hamer. Point iron, back iron, and just hand for Hamer. Hamer is 5 for 5 at the foul line. She has 13 points in the game.
Second one is up. Broncos still 13 points. They're 2-point ball game. Southern with the basketball. 33-31, 7:49 play. Jackson showing the press. Push the ball going toward to Moore. Moore back outside to O'Bear. O'Bear to Parson, who's going to walk the ball from left to right across the floor. Screens out top from counter. Trying to get inside his Parsons' spin. Treat the right side to shot. He goes touchline. The shot walks with the basketball. Turnover on Southern. Jackson with 12 turnovers. Southern with 8 turnovers. 2-point ball game. Jackson can tie the ball game or take a lead on a 2-3. Outside to Williams. Four side Hamer baseline. He turns and fires it up. Goes on the rim. No good. Out of bounds on Jackson. So Southern will get the basketball. Up by 2. It's 7:16 to play.
That was not a good shot by Hamer. He ain't no shooter.
Nothing going on. Inbound the ball. Jackson is going to press here. The choking press. And the ball picked up by Parson. A reach in and a jump ball. And Jackson will get the basketball. All right, that's the defense that picked up. So here's Jackson Center, another opportunity here. Right. 7:08 to play in the game. Jackson down by 2. Lobs it in. Caught out top by Williams. Williams scoop pass. Lucky. Watched by Paulson. Far Lucky. Moving on Paulson. Stops on the baseline to Williams. To Hamer. Get the shot. Good. Hamer. 15 points in the ball game. We're tied up here at 33, 6:43 to play. Southern basketball. Jackson on defense. Parsons will ask for and will receive a timeout. Joshua Jackson has climbed, slowly but climbed back to the basketball game.
Yes, they have. And it was because of their defense. Their defense done really picked up.
And we're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We have 6:34 left in the Women's SWAC Championship here in Birmingham, Alabama. We'll step aside for 1 minute when we come back. The SWAC basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
The birth of legends are storied in this conference. We must never forget our rich history. We now turn our gaze to the future. The new legends will emerge. New heroes to arise. The Southwestern Athletic Conference. Be our history.
Hey, my name is Nikki Antwine, owner of Miracles and Blessings Salon and Spa out in Missouri City, Texas. I want to shout out to my son, Andre Lewis, who is the receiver over at PV University. And I just want to say I love listening to Mike Prince on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Minutes and 34 seconds left in this one. Meaning we're 6 minutes and 34 seconds away. Unless, Josh, we have some overtime like we did yesterday. Exactly. Jackson State. So now favors Jackson State. And I'm sure you can earlier. What about the thing about whenever yesterday, you're looking at the final buzzer for Jackson State. They want to get in the winning Central and the SWAC champ on the other side. Southern will stay in the winning Central as the regular season champ and the SWAC tournament champ.
And just like I said earlier, these TV timeout, boy, is really helping Jackson State. I mean, folks might not understand that, but that is really a big thing for them.
You know, Southern pressure pushed the ball a little bit more in the first half.
Right.
Trying to speed up Jackson State to get them to big.
Right.
A little bit more in the first half, but then they have in the second half. Marked up.
And I think some of the reason is not because they don't want to. It's because of the press Jackson State is putting on them is keeping them from running their offense like they want to.
6 minutes, 34 seconds left to play. Jackson State going to bring back Lattimore. Hamer has been a big difference maker. She's a big difference maker in the ball game first half yesterday, and she's right on time here in the second half. Southern Moore was ball. Southern to Boston. Another team by the timeline. Goes to high post. Counter cut off. Gets the pass right out to Scott. He finds it for three. No ball comes up long. Southern the rebound. New shot clock for the Lady Jag. And Coach Breeze got her hands up and play defense in their wave, as you said. The coach behind her has his hand up in their waving. She's playing defense. Going to ask about it in the press conference. 33 score. Here's Scott the 3 spins out. Ball is out of bounds. Last touch by Southern. Southern will get the basketball. Hamer says she didn't touch the shot.
She didn't. She read for it, but she missed.
Jackson basketball, playing Southern basketball based on that. Throws it in to Moore. Moore. Quick pass back. To Boston. Boston, high post. Counter squares in the right elbow. Goes across the floor. Almost in the back court. But Boston, you get the ball now from OBN. Southern out now, back on the perimeter. Jackson with his own defense. Inside. Trying to go to the Moore. That ball knocked out of bounds by fullback. And Jackson, they're still on defense. Southern will get the basketball. There's 6 seconds to shoot. And all the teammates are pointing to the clock in 6 seconds. Gets outside to Scott. Open for 3. It's no good. Rebound again. This time, buzz on the floor. And it's going to be a jump ball or timeout. The jump ball, it'll go to Tucker. So they're going to get the basketball.
It's their third opportunity. It's really big.
The defense right now is holding up a Jackson to see. I think they want to review this. If they want to review something, what would it be? They call it jump ball, yeah. Southern basketball, baseline left. We'll step out now. Got cutting outside. The back cutting baseline. Here it is to Scott. And they tried to give it to the far side. To Scott this time, open was O'Bear, but they didn't see O'Bear this time. There was nothing obstructing the view.
The 5 second clock was running, and that's why she threw the fires out there. She was trying to hurry up and get it in.
And here's a baseball pass away. Zach Gordon, he's going to go out of bounds. And Coach Breeze, hey, come on down. Let's get the pass. Come on down and play some defense. So they're going to get in that full court press for Jackson State. They'll get the full court press on. Noted.
Lucky just told him, Tricia, why did you throw that long pass?
5:16 to play. He's crossing, lost the front court, gets by O'Bear, forward side Scott. Right back to O'Bear. Down inside to Moore. Around roll match. Pass on his kicks off. And here comes Lucky. 33 scores. Just under 5 to play. Jackson's the basketball. Gets across the base, she wants to run, which one. High post. Hamer spins out of the circle. Thought about going inside with the dribble. She did not. There's Womack inside for the shot. No good. Southern with the rebound. 33 score, 4 side. O'Bear with the jump shot and rhythm. Counted for 3. There's a timeout. And it's on the floor. I do think it's on the official. They want to look at something.
Yeah, they want to see whether it's a 3-pointer or 2-pointer.
Okay.
That's what they're looking at.
It was a big shot. And to be a 33, in a 36, 33 or a 35, 33 score. However, in favor of Southern, they have not changed it right at all.
They first out of 3. So they're trying to make sure that a foot wasn't on the line.
I don't know if you read it into the challenge. Was that a female challenge?
No, it's not a challenge. It's the referee has to go and see was it the 3 or was it the 2? You know, that's just a rule. And kind of they just stop play to go look at that.
You said they indicated what's that at first? You said they indicated with the 3-point shot at first?
Yeah, they indicated what 30.
So what they're calling,
So anytime they indicated, they can go over and look at it anytime.
They thought it was a 3-point. It's going to come away, and they're going to say it was a 3-point attempt and a 3-point shot. Jackson with the basketball, down by 3, 36 to 33. Nothing going to press the full attack. Into Lattimore. Lattimore working up against the press. Use the full side into the front court now. To the basket all the way for the shot. No good, but he's foul. And Lattimore gets the foul line for a couple of free throws.
She kind of took off on her own, that one. So Lucky was telling her, give me the ball. And she just took off on that one.
To the foul line for Lattimore. Lattimore, she keeps the 5% in the foul line. This one drops through the net. Lattimore has hit on the season, but she's 70%. She has hit 3. Here's the second one. It's the 2. I tell you what, numbers don't really.
No, it don't matter.
Because 36, 35 score now. Before it's pretty late. Other than being possessed the ball, they're patient to the front court. The other team now outside O'Bear, and the ball is knocked out of down by Womack as O'Bear's about to get a pass as they get the table here. Southern will inbound the basketball in the front court on the side. Boston found out about Lattimore, throws it back to Boston. Boston feels out about Lattimore. He steps away. With Boston, with the level to shoot, trying to hit their offense. Jump stop and trap walking.
Yep. You know, that play there wasn't nothing but trouble. Because she had nowhere to go.
Southern pressure now. Jackson with the ball. There it spins up. Caution into the front court. There it is. Down inside, and the ball is knocked out of bounds as they try to go down underneath the basket. Hamer rather. The 3:53 left in the ball game. Southern up by 1, 36-35. Here's Lucky. Love outside. Over here catch by Fellas. Half post Hamer. For a side to Lucky. Outside Fellas. For a side Lucky. Lucky. Going to run Williams underneath the basket. Lucky behind the screen. Lucky try to get inside. Jump stop shot up. No. Gets on rebound. Second again. No. Foul from behind. It's his opportunity to shoot a team into a lead.
How? What determination? She was determined to get that back.
On behalf of Lucky, you're talking about?
Yes, on behalf of Lucky. Lucky was determined to get that back.
Yeah, Lucky to the foul line. So 2 free throws. First one is for the tie. To the tie ball game at 36 to 35 left to play. Lucky has another shot at the foul line. Alicia Lucky is a 6 to 8% free throw shooter.
And the next big thing is Southern foul again. That'll be their 15th foul. They got 4. Jackson State don't have any.
And Lucky from Brooklyn, New York. Free throws up. 1 point lead for Jackson State. 37-36. 3:35 to play. Here comes Scott. Make that Rose front court for Southern. Inside Austin. Jackson with an active defense now. High post Scott. Scott shoots over Hamer. No good. Rebound. Scott gets it back right out the hands of Lattimore for the score. Back into the front court. Jackson stays down by 1. 38-37. Lattimore stops. Here's Williams for a shot. No good. Gets their own hands on a rebound. Rebound Jackson State outside Lucky. Thought about driving. He's going to bag away. new shot clock for Jackson State. He's down by 1, 38-37, 2:48 to play. Outside Williams, 4-2 to shoot. Left side, Ellis with 2 to shoot. 2 spins. Lost the ball off of the knee and out of bounds. Jackson put down a good move and hold the ball.
Yep. Down a good one then.
Southern with the basketball, 1-point lead, 2:35 to play. Southern counting the length of the floor. Rose, front court. Scott, out of the double team. Lobs it across the floor. Caught by Paulson. Paulson has been patient outside. 6 to shoot. Paulson gives the ball to Skylar O'Brien. O'Brien on the right wing. O'Brien gets 7 to shoot. Here's Paulson. Outside with 3 to shoot. Boston, 3-point shot up and it's good. At the buzzer, Boston knocked up and down. And a 4-point lead. So it's 41-37. Down inside. Shot us up, no good. By Hamer. Jump ball. Possession error, Jackson State. Big shot by Boston, draw.
Yes, it was. Ooh, what a big shot. Normally, that's a winning shot.
Jackson basketball. Outside Ellis. Hamer. His luck with the jump shot. No. Rebound, Hamer. Hamer powers one back up inside for 3. Hamer says, not so fast.
Not so fast.
41-39 score. Minute and a half play. Jackson by 2. Timeout call, Coach Buncher. And with that timeout, we'll take 1-2. 41-7. 39 Jackson State. It's like basketball on the open mic broadcast back in March.
Chris, can you put the video game controller down for a second?
I can talk and play. Oh, I'm totally annihilating this punk kid in Nebraska.
I just feel like you're not acting like a grown-up in our relationship.
Am too.
Well, you still ride your skateboard to work, there's the comic book collection, the race car bed.
Look, I'm young at heart, but I put money into my 401k every paycheck. I picked up a few savings tips at feedthepig.org. I have control of my financial life now, and that feels pretty grown up.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million bucks. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. For free ideas and easy tips on ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
So, I bet I look like a grown-up to you now.
Well, except for the footy pajamas, I'd have to agree.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
Shut up the basketball. And Scott. Shot up, score for Scott. Double up by 4. 43-39 to the minute and 8 to play. Here comes look at the floor for Jackson State. Stop it, Jackson State.
Jackson State.
Will last 4. And we'll receive a timeout.
I know.
1 minute, 2 seconds left to play. Coach Reed, in that first year, has gotten that team to the tournament in the final round.
In that play there, Jackson State defense was never set. And Southern took advantage of that. When they inbound the ball, they started with trying to figure out where to get, and they never got in the right spot.
On the 3. 39. Southern leading Jackson State. Jackson having enough time for one more run. So we get the men's championship broadcast, new broadcast on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. That will take place at 6 p.m. for that broadcast. Thursday, Jackson State regular season champ taking on Texas Southern at 6 p.m. 1 minute remaining. Here's Jackson State. Ellis across the floor, but she's fouled.
That's a 2-shot foul. That's 15 fouls.
I'm up here to the cut. Into the 4-point lead. Ellis, a 67% free throw shooter, has 2 throws. First one up, no problem. She has it. She gets one more. 43-40. Ellis gets it back to foul range of 4. He dribbles. Up. Good again. 2-4-2. There's 4s there. That time was Ellis. Jackson State going to press forward. 43-41 score. 56 seconds to play. Here's Jackson the ball. Southern the ball. Rolls. Coming into the front court with it. Down inside. Wide open. It's Cowler. What's up to Cowler, Josh? How did you get that wide open?
Like I said, they allowed defensive time.
Here's Luckett trying to get 2 points back in a hurry. She pumped it up. No. And Southern's rebound. Foul call. Jackson right now can afford to do that because, as you said,
they can foul as much as they want to, so it ain't no shooting.
37.4 to play. Jackson down by 4. 45-41. Here's Aubert. Aubert walking up the floor. Aubert front court Scott. Another foul is called. Rose to now looking for the basket. Going to throw it in. Foul ball on Luckett this time. It's the 4th one. And not allowing a lot of time to pick up the clock before they commit the foul. But it's also deflected. Jackson picked up though by Southern. A foul is called. Now, Southern to get close. It's the 4th one. It's the 4th one. 29.7. Just over 2 seconds kicked up the clock. Southern crossing with them back. 29.7 away from the SWAC championship. And it's out of bounds off Southern, and Jackson State gets the basketball. It's 28.9 to play. Basketball. Liberty going to check out for Jackson, and Mitchell going to check in for Jackson. So the discussion there going to go through the score table. The shot clock is off. Of course, it's 48.9 to play. A couple of officials to go to the score table.
They're going to see who the ball went off.
I heard you call it a well-played ball game.
That's the difference in the college and the NBA. The NBA can only look at certain plays. College can look at every play. They want to get everyone right.
They're going to award this basketball to Jackson State. Southern, maybe Southern's going to call a timeout.
Southern called a timeout.
Southern wants to talk about it. Jackson's going to need a pretty quick record, not hold it quick. For the fairly quick pass.
And that was Southern last time out. Jackson State had one.
Jackson State gets the basketball. Near the bench, across the floor. Southern, somebody try to. I don't know what kind of defense they're going to put up. I don't know whether sometimes they pressure the inbound pass. Sometimes they don't. We're going to see how they're going to try to play this with defensive advantage. Jackson will get Luckerson on the ball. Mitchell on the floor. James on the floor. Ellis on the floor. And Redmond for Jackson State. Here's Luckerson on the basketball. Luckerson throws it in. And to Mitchell. Good one shot by Mitchell. No good. Rebound is knocked out of bounds. That's just by Southern. And Jackson would get the ball back with 23 seconds and Jackson left to play it again. Here's Lucky looking instead of Locker inside. Inside to Hamer. Return back outside. Lucky. Fires it for 3. Off the rim. Knocked it outside Reverend. 15 seconds to shoot. Reverend across the floor. Here's Lucky for 3. No good. Rebound. Hamer. The Jackson State. 5 seconds. Shot is up. No good. And Southern going to win this one. Score for 45 to 41. 41 score. Southern Jazz will win it. Hard-fought ball game. Very hard-fought ball game, Josh. Southern congratulations to the the difference in this game was Jackson State defensive left. They had 2 defensive left and Southern so easy basket, and that's all for the game. Got a back kept on the team. Both teams strong arms. But if watch Josh, there's other things. Up coming back, which and his regular season, good account. Regular season, we brought a lot of and we talked about the farm regular season, the farm the track congratulations. All right, that's why the regular season is so important because you get the number 1 seed and it's for your advantage. All the way through the season, all the way through the tournament. Right? We're going to kick it back to the third season. We're going to break the cap back. And about 2.5 hours for the tip off with the pin ball. Southern Tigers, tournament champ, review games to number 1. Dr. Davis.
And thank you very much, Lee Hall and Josh Davis. As you can hear, they got drowned out toward the end of that one with the Southern University band, the Human Jukebox, celebrating the win for the Southern Jags, a victorious over Jackson State, 45-41. Southern holding up the championship, representing the conference in the NCAA tournament. And if I'm not mistaken, Prairie View will qualify to go to the NIT because they were the number 2 seed. We'll see how that all works its way out. But nonetheless, congratulations to Southern University, champions for the 2019 campaign. We're going to take us a break, and we'll be back at 5:55 p.m. Central Standard Time for the nightcap championship game between the Texas Southern Tigers and the Prairie View A&M University Panthers. The trilogy, as this time the winner will hoist up the SWAC tournament championship and go to represent the conference in the big dance. Once again, congratulations to Southern University, 45-41 over Jackson State. Thank you, Lee Hall and Brother Josh Davis, for doing an outstanding job. We'll be back with the nightcap to take care of business for Prairie View and Texas Southern. For now, we're going to sign off. We'll see you back at 5:55 p.m. Central Standard Time. Until later, be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.